What can you expect when dating a Sagittarius? Sagittarius is a masculine sign. It's ruled by Jupiter and it's a fire sign. Sagittarius people are naturally outgoing, ambitious, outspoken, and just the life of the party. They love trying new things, they love being active, they love to go to new places, travel, and really just experience new and interesting things. They do have a shorter attention span though, so with dating, you have to keep them on their toes, keep them excited, and be someone that's engaging and fun and outgoing and just willing to try anything, be up for anything with them. It can be harder to get a Sagittarius to commit because they have very, very high standards and they are just always looking for the next best thing. Like if you take them out and about and they are like, they'll have a bit of a wandering eye, or if they go out with their friends, they might entertain flirting or just, back and forth banter with somebody. And if you're more possessive or a sign that can't really deal with that, that's when you can probably have trouble dating a Sagittarius. But if they are really, really interested in you and attracted to you, they find you very engaging and fun and exciting, then they will definitely be more loyal and, give you all of their attention. But they do definitely value their freedom, their fun, their friends. So you have to kind of give them that space to let them still explore, maybe go on trips with friends, have girls or guys night out still. And just don't be like too controlling or stuffy because that will really turn a Sagittarius off. They also don't like to get super deep with people, and maybe it's later on in the relationship that they will open up and get deeper and, go into those deeper topics. But usually they just want to keep things light, fun, funny, be funny, be entertaining, be someone that's optimistic, open-minded, someone who jokes and just keeps things light, doesn't really get too intense or into too deep topics like right away, or even like throughout the relationship. They want to be with someone more fun and just a little bit more lighthearted. So if you're someone who's like easily into depression or easily into self-loathing or being like unconfident, that's not really attractive for a Sagittarius. They also love to travel and explore, so treating them to like a surprise trip or a gift like that to like if you're dating a Sagittarius would be something that they would really like. Also, if you can just like dial that into your relationship somehow, make like traveling or just taking like quarterly or bi-yearly trips with your partner, make that like a part of your relationship. That will help keep the fire and the fun and the passion alive for your Sagittarius. Sagittarius can get bored very easily too, so if they're like stuck in the house all the time, or if they are just like kind of settled down with you and not allowed to really go have their own fun, their own life, their own friends, their own like experiences, that will be something where they will start to like resent you because they need that time for themselves. They need that fun time, that time to explore and just kind of, let loose a little bit. A Sagittarius, I think no matter what age they are, they're always going to need to let loose. And that's just kind of how they are. Sagittarius people can also be pretty dogmatic at times, which means that they think that they're always right. And they just kind of have that side to them where they will like kind of think that maybe your ideas or opinions are a little bit stupid or just not the right way to do things. And they'll think that their way, their plan, their routine is like the best way, the only way that works. And they just are very like convicted in that. They will also kind of get upset with you if you don't have the same beliefs or opinions as them. Yeah, and if they think they're right about something or they think that their way is the right way to do something or to like in their beliefs, that's going to be something where they can get really personally offended because they hold their beliefs, their opinions, like their religion, their morals really close to their like character and their personality. So if you disagree with them on something, they will like take it as a personal like attack and a personal like offense to them. On the negative side too, they can actually be quite depressed and negative if they're not fulfilling their need for like exploration and fun and excitement. And if they don't have a lot really going on for them, they can just kind of be like, woe is me, I'm not getting what I deserve. I'm not getting the fun and the, excitement that I need in my life. And they can blame it on other people. That a lot of times they won't like take responsibility for situations that they're in. They like to blame other people, or they like to just kind of sulk in that way and like sit there like, nothing's going right, nothing is going my way or is how I think it should be, kind of going back to that, thinking they're always right. Like if everything is just kind of boring and moving slow and maybe not, you know, how they think things should be, it can make them really like irritated and upset and just, you know, blaming everyone around them for the situation or for the negative things that, you know, they're kind of getting sucked into. And they do definitely need a lot of attention as well. Sag is a fire sign, so they want that attention, that creative outlet in some way. So you need to make sure that you are giving them lots of attention, lots of time to maybe focus on like a creative pursuit that they like. Sagittarius people are usually into like fashion, makeup. Men will usually be into like outdoor activities and things like that, because they just have that call to adventure and excitement. And for women, like changing up their look is something you'll see a Jupiter do often. And so that's where like the fashion, the makeup comes in, because they like to just like explore and try those types of things. If they're not able to like travel, they'll be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go out and buy something. And you know, they're impulsive like that. So that's how they can kind of, you know, put that creative energy into a hobby like that, because they're able to kind of satisfy their impulse, their creativity. Like I know a ton of Sagittarius people who like have these little like shopping addictions, not like super serious, but like every time they go to the store, they buy like a perfume or a candle or like leggings, or like they have this one thing that like they can't go shopping without buying. And it's just like kind of their thing. It's like sort of into that impulsive, like overindulgence, kind of Jupiterian, like abundance kind of energy. Like they just always have to like I have to have it, you know? And they love to just tell people their opinions too. Like they love to, and I think I said this earlier, you know, comes into that like sort of dogmatic, I'm right kind of situation. They're outspoken. If you're sitting in a room with them talking about something, they'll be like, well, I think this, or this is why this is like that. You know, they're very like convicted in their ideas and their opinions. And like if they don't understand why someone behaves a certain way or does something, they're gonna just think it's like very weird and out there and that type of thing. Like they're pretty like conformative and that type of thing. They want things to make sense. They want to understand like the reason behind something. And if it just doesn't make sense to them, they're gonna be like, that's stupid. I don't get why people do that, you know? And just very outspoken Sagittarius people. So dating them can just be tricky. It really depends on the whole chart to see how this person's going to behave, and if they're going to be more flaky and, you know, non-committal, or if they are going to be more loyal. There's definitely Sagittarius people who are loyal and who are good partners. So let me know if this made sense. My name is Desiree. I'm a professional astrologer. You can book a reading with me at my link in bio. I also have an astrology workbook. You can get access to that as well in my bio.